I thought my heart would explode. I was shaking so hard that I could barely breathe. This was a waking nightmare. There I was, standing there, drowning in the horrifying sights and sounds of a huge wrecking ball, smashing over and over again into my family's beloved home, the place where I had grown up and spent so many wonderful years. And now this monstrous, violent machine was savagely pulverizing, reducing it to nothing more than splinters, bits of broken glass, and dust. And all I could do was watch. It felt like someone had taken a branding iron to my soul. And the worst part was there was nothing I could do to change it. Nothing would ever be the same after that. Nothing. And that's because this house, this place where I had the privilege to grow up and spend 45 years of my life, was not just an ordinary house. It was a structure that had been standing on that spot since 1684, almost 100 years before this country was even born. It was so unique, in fact, that the New York Times once described it as possibly a more important piece of architecture than Grand Central Station. And for years, no, decades after that fateful day, I was left with a scar that felt like a jagged open wound. I just could not shake it. The sights and sounds of that horrible day haunted me. They would pop into my mind, that nightmare scenario, and replay itself over and over again like a horror movie. But unlike some old movie, this was my life. At least that's what I thought. And that's how I processed it. Every time that picture appeared in my mind, there was that horrible feeling accompanied by an agonizing sensation of pain and misery. Does this ring a bell with you? Have you ever experienced something so disturbing, so traumatic, that you simply could not get past it? Something that felt as if it would haunt you for the rest of your life? Well, I get it. And even now, I would still be stuck with that hideous nightmare, except that one day I stumbled across someone, a teacher, who showed me how to put all that behind me. To see that seemingly tragic movie for exactly what it was, an illusion. Not that the events didn't occur, they certainly did. But that whatever appeared in my mind, none of it was happening as I was thinking it. And as soon as that realization hit me, everything changed. I was able to put that old movie and a lot of other useless old movies behind me once and for all, and to see the world in a new and completely different light. From that moment on, I had the power to stop being suckered by the random thoughts and perceptions that appear in consciousness, and to effectively deal with what is actually happening in the real world, in the now. My name is Robert Dean. My company is Solutions Hypnosis, and I am on a mission to pass this understanding on to others, to show them how to let go of those useless, outdated nightmares, to live a joyful and productive life. I have the experience, the understanding, and the tools to make this happen for you, as I have for hundreds of others. It's a simple yet deeply effective process. All it takes is curiosity, willingness to expand your horizons, and an open mind. If you would like to acquire that power and freedom that comes with it, just click on the link below and we can arrange a date and a time to speak. I look forward to hearing from you very soon.